Roxana Bangura of the Roxana Bangura channel and the Bangura Chronicles on Patreon and Facebook, where I and my daughter Maris share with you our life here in Veracruz State in Mexico. It's almost 3 years and 2 days. 3 years is our anniversary of moving to Mexico. We moved here June of 2017, the 20th of June. And we've learned so much. We've experienced so many things. It's like an ongoing social experiment. I think the first year, obviously, we had to acclimatize. Everything needed to be adjusted. Everything from the way we ate to Maris's schooling, our housing. It was just an ongoing adjustment to acclimatize to life here. And there were some bumps in the road, but we made it through the first year. And I think there was a real sense of, I guess, to not necessarily assimilate, but to really live, to have it as an authentic experience as possible. We're living in an area where there are not many Americans, if any, to tell you the truth. Well, Americans from the United States. There are people here from other parts of the Americas, but from the United States and Canada, there are not too many people here. I'm actually coming to you from the rooftop. You know, these beautiful views. See my views? These are my daily views. It's gorgeous, God's country. So, you know, that was like the first year, and the second year, I think it was a bit of the same thing. You know, Maris's first year, she was in a school where it was totally immersion, all day Spanish. Maybe once a week they had an English class, and the teacher really didn't speak English. It was more or less English class in Spanish, so that wasn't anything. And so she had really Spanish, you know, every day for about 4.5 hours. You know, that's how she learned it. And she started school late August of 2017. And by Christmas, she said, she started to understand a little bit. And I believe, you know, I swear by the immersion method. And right now she's at a B1 or B2 level. And that's according to her Spanish is at a B1 level. B1, almost B2 level. That's according to the Center for Languages European Framework. That whole body that takes care of linguistics. That is where she is on the scale in terms of being a Spanish speaker. So that was the first 2 years, you know, Maris adjusting to speaking Spanish, learning Spanish, writing Spanish. Me adjusting to just living here, away from our village, so to speak, in a new environment. So that was like our first 2 years, and I think we really made a sincere effort to really, like I said, acclimatize. And, you know, now these past 6 months in our third year here, you know, I've learned that, you know, I'm an immigrant, and I've learned to appreciate that. And I've learned to also appreciate the experiences of my parents, because my parents are immigrants to the United States. And I've learned to kind of understand how they had to navigate and maneuver in a strange country, in a new country. And that's our situation now. I don't think I am any longer trying to, of course I'm going to acculturate as best I can and get accustomed to things here. That's an ongoing thing. But, you know, I'm an immigrant to Mexico, and you know, and that's valid, that's true, that's important, and I'm recognizing that. I'm appreciating how immigrant communities kind of fortify themselves by becoming a little bit, for lack of a better word, I guess insular, I guess is the word I'm looking for, where they form their own associations. That takes place here in Mexico with various immigrant communities, and that's a thing that goes on worldwide. An obvious example would be Chinatown. There's like a Chinatown in New York. There's one in San Francisco. There's one in Rome. So, you know, that's kind of like where I am right now in terms of living life here. Just really appreciating the privilege of being able to be an immigrant in Mexico, and respecting and having a deeper appreciation for immigrants globally. Immigrants, migrants, expats. So that's where we are right now in our 3 years living here. That's pretty much it. 3 years on Saturday. Today is Thursday. I thank you for coming along with me. Please follow me or follow us, the Bangura Chronicles, on Patreon as well as Facebook. And this is the YouTube channel, the Roxana Bangura YouTube channel. Look out for more content and interviews. Thank you for going on this ongoing adventure, social experiment. Amaris literally didn't want to come up here with me. She's eating French fries, so she said, "Oh, I want to eat," so I let her eat. Right now, I forgot to mention, she's going to 6th grade. No, excuse me, she just finished 6th grade, and now she's going to 7th grade or junior high school. Okay, secundaria. Here, elementary school stops at 6th grade. So she's in junior high. She has her Spanish Mexican teachers, or Mexican Spanish speaking teachers, as well as an American teacher now. We have an American teacher, the homebound classroom, and she's a sister from Maryland, Prince George's County. Shout out, Prince George's County. And she's a licensed teacher in the state of Maryland and California. So she will be teaching Amaris under her curriculum for the Boundless Classroom. You can find that on Facebook. And then I have a teacher teaching Amaris math. She's a Mexican engineer. She's teaching Amaris math. And then I have a linguist. He's also a Mexican national, and he's a linguist. He'll be teaching Amaris Spanish, and I hope French as well. We're still continuing with pursuing these languages. I'm raising a polyglot out here. So that's it. Those are the updates. I thank you, and hasta luego. Okay, habla al rato. Adios. Soy Roxana Bangura. Este es mi canal, Roxana Bangura Canal. And seguirme, the Bangura Chronicles de Patreon, de Facebook. I hope I said that right. Take care.